Good morning, class. Today you have a very exciting assignment, or rather, lesson that we're going to have today. Today, we are going to learn about a timeless classic of English, um, an English masterpiece, if you will. Um, and in this lesson, you're going to be seeing if you can understand the central ideas and information of a primary or secondary source, provide an accurate summary of the source, distinct from prior knowledge or opinions. Um, and then this is going to tie directly into a work of fiction as well. So, in ancient times, there were many um, historical events that happened that were mirrored or parodied in public writing. So, this piece of writing, or as you might know it best, movie, is Lion King. Well, actually, we're going to be utilizing Shakespeare's Hamlet to tie into this primary source and secondary source from the period of time, so you could understand how this story would be received and how some of the colloquial English was going to be used. But I didn't lie to you. Lion King is going to be used as an example of the story and how that story uh, transcends time, if you will. A lot of the greatest stories you'll find are constantly retold, are retooled, or are transcend across different ages. You know, they have these motifs or these ideas that are universal, regardless of what society or time or technology is in play for the reader and the people who are performing the play. The main ideas of family, betrayal, uh, insanity, or delving into those sort of ideas are applicable in any human society across any time and with any sort of background culturally. So as we analyze The Lion King, Hamlet, these primary and secondary sources I prepared for you, we'll be able to kind of digest them and see what are the comparisons, what are the contrasts, how did the story change or evolve over time. Obviously, Hamlet is a little more mature in its content than Lion King. I mean, Lion King still has death, loss, grief, betrayal, all of those things, but obviously it's dialed down a little bit. Some of the stories of royalty, kings, rulers, is a little bit more bleak than even Hamlet itself. But we'll be able to draw that out and see how, although the gory details or more specific examples might have been tuned down or tweaked, um, the main ideas or the core essence is kind of extracted to be used so that anybody could understand it and so that the character is fresh and in some ways more compelling. Some of these people who had betrayal, there wasn't any real build up to it or any foreshadowing or mystery or intrigue. It was kind of like, they wanted the throne or they wanted the power, so they just betrayed, which doesn't make for a very great story, but obviously is very relatable for the people who experienced it. I would love to hear all of your guys' feedback on my pitch, if you will, or my opening to the students. So leave your comments below, and I'd love to, even tweak it. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see your guys' responses either.